3.11, the cerebrum. The forebrain or cerebrum is the largest and most complex brain region. The cerebral cortex is the grayish quarter-inch thick, wrinkled outer portion of the forebrain that is sometimes described as being composed of gray matter. Extending inward from the cerebral cortex are white myelinated axons, sometimes referred to as white matter, that connect the cerebral cortex to other brain regions. The cerebral cortex is divided into two cerebral hemispheres. The corpus callosum is a thick band of axons that connects the two hemispheres of the cerebral cortex and serves as the primary communication link between them. Each cerebral hemisphere is divided into four regions or lobes. The temporal lobe, located near the temples, is the primary receiving area for auditory information, sometimes known as the primary auditory cortex. The occipital lobe, at the back of each cerebral hemisphere, is the primary receiving area for visual information, sometimes called primary visual cortex. The parietal lobe, located above the temporal lobe, processes bodily information, including touch, temperature, pressure, and information from receptors in the muscles and joints. A band of tissue in the parietal lobe receives information from touch receptors in different parts of the body. Body parts are represented in proportion to their sensitivity to somatic sensations. The frontal lobe, the largest lobe in the cerebral cortex, is located behind and above the eyes. It is involved in planning, initiating, and executing voluntary movements. The movements of different body parts are represented in a band of tissue on the frontal lobe called the primary motor cortex. The bulk of the cerebral cortex consists mostly of association areas, which are generally thought to be involved in processing and integrating sensory and motor information.